Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch. So just about set now. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the right-hander deals. That's to third. Throws across the diamond. And a quick out, number one. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Brandon Nimmo.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. A lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
One down, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And it's off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself. Out. One up, one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Smoked on the ground a second. Horner over to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone. Luis Arraez stands in. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now, Jake Burger. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Adios! Peralta! And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
And that ties the single-season home run record. His next long ball will put him all alone on top of the list.
The excitement's been building for weeks, Boog, and now he's matched one of the most iconic records in professional sports. Every single at-bat from here on out is going to be an event as he tries to take the record for himself.
So 2 away with nobody on. Willy Adames stands in. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back, and they add a run. It's 3-0. Siggy, that's now 30 consecutive games with a hit for him.
And what a cool way to step into the 30s with a boom. He's pretty much a can't-miss at bat right now.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a chance for well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And it's 4-0. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now, Trayce Thompson. Late on that fastball. Thompson, in his 5th season, batting 6th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Sanchez gets under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lopez, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Right through there, got him. And there are 2 outs.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Brett Baty now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The Marlins leading by 4 here in the 2nd game of the series. Kicks and deals. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.